Los Angeles 37. Mahomes with pressure finds a wide open Kelce. Travis Kelce, touchdown! 37 yards for 87. Herbert's throwing, fading back over the middle. Johnston, touchdown Chargers. Flag is down late after the play.
Sack and run it down to the 2-minute.
It's Hampton to his left. And they are going to throw it. And it's Herbert to his right with a wide open lane, and he picks it up and slides down in bounds. What a...
Mayfield on first down, throws, end zone, caught, touchdown! Abuka with his second of the game.
For Boswell, for the lead, sweeps the leg, 60-yarder. He's got it. Pittsburgh goes in front with 1:03 on the clock. Fields on fourth down, steps up, Fields delivers, catch made, and the ball is jarred loose. Garrett Wilson could not secure it, and Jalen Ramsey has slammed the door shut.
Gets to play as he gets the snap. Flacco, juggled, intercepted! DJ Turner off the deflection takes it away for Cincinnati and takes away the opportunity for the...
They're in the red zone now. Give to J.K. Dobbins. And he breaks a tackle and has a Denver touchdown. Welcome in.
He swinged out into the end zone, wasn't open. Purdy keeping it alive. Brock Purdy lofts one. It is Tonjes. Touchdown, San Francisco. Here sends in a call for 2nd and 4. Darnold hit as he let it go. The ball is loose. The 49ers have it. It's Bosa. Nick Bosa and the...
Got it spread out. Two Ravens pursuing, and Allen throws, deflected and caught by Coleman on the tip for 6. And the Bills remain alive. Hayden, first year player, I should say, is the man protecting, and Henry lost the football. And the Bills are down there. And they have it. Allen taking a shot downfield. It's hauled in. It's the third tight end. Jackson Hawes, the rookie out of Georgia Tech, his first ever catch, brings it to the 1. He was at Yale.
He's the blocker. He's the blocker in this offense and makes the play on a second bounce. Mike, this game is nuts. This thing goes to overtime. It'll be one of the all-timers.
Allen reaches over the pylon or the goal line for the touchdown. Broke the plane just by jumping and using that 6'5" frame. And now they go for 2 to try to tie this game. Dawson knocks in motion. Allen unloading, throwing. That's Palmer! Out of bounds at the 35. They're in field goal range. Remarkable.
Just absolutely zipped that throw in there. That was from the first quarter when he came out with that almost angry look. There's only a handful of quarterbacks in this league that could have made that.
Baltimore brings some pressure, and Allen throws. It's caught on the run. Coleman, Keon Coleman tripped up at the 9-yard line. Timeout, Ravens. Exactly.
Because if he had scored on that play, it would have given Baltimore and Lamar
up for a game-winning field goal. From 32 yards,
Good protection over the middle. It's caught for a touchdown. Jefferson. And he breaks out his first gritty of the 2025.
They're expecting the ball to come out quicker than what it did.
McCarthy. Pass is caught. Spinning grab by Aaron Jones. And somehow, some way, the Minnesota Vikings are on top. And his guys love playing for him with the Vikings as that one's blocked partially. The ball will take a decent Chicago roll inside the 35 as Eric Wilson, who's been everywhere, got Thielen in motion. McCarthy keeps. He's got it. And forces his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
Herringer gets it away. Another good boot, driving Washington back to his 27-yard line. He bobbles it for a second, still going as he spins forward, trying to get to the outside. Washington gets by the punter down the sideline. Malik Washington to the house. Touchdown, Miami. 74 yards. Patterson to Gibson, who gets a running start on that catch. Gibson across the 30. Antonio Gibson still going. Can he return the favor? Down the sideline. You gotta be kidding me. Back to back. A 90-yard touchdown. Just gets the snap in time. Tua, nowhere to go. Now throws, picked off. Intercepted on the play by Mapu. Marte Mapu on the INT.
Field, 3rd and goal. A sneak again over the top. Touchdown, Bengals. They have the lead with 18 seconds left.
Spencer Schrader. It's good, and the Colts have won.
Wilson going end zone. Robinson. Perfect throw. Touchdown, New York. On 4th down, 32 yards to Wan'Dale Robinson.
Was earned the touchdown.
It's a pass. End zone. Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas.
Yep.
George Pickens gives from the Dallas 48. Wilson protected. Heaving one. Wants Neighbors. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. He dropped it in the bucket from 48. Aubrey, does he have enough? On the way. It is good. That's why they trusted him. Wow. Never a doubt. Wilson. Deep ball. Oh boy, threw it up for grabs and it's intercepted. Donovan to try and win this thriller. Aubrey got it into overtime and now wins it. What a ball game. Cowboys in OT. And it's blocked. Texans ball inside the 40. Chubb's got 18. Add to it. Nick Chubb. Touchdown Texans. They're on top.
After the offense's showings last week, these defensive coordinators aren't going to get much sleep this week.
A lot of room for Irving. 10 plus. And we're at the 2-minute warning with exactly a minute 56 to go. Mayfield has to come underneath. Pass is caught and a short gain. Remember, it's worth saying again. Pressure off the edge. Mayfield steps through. And he's tripped up with a first down by Gardner Johnson. To'o couldn't bring him down, and Baker Mayfield gets the big first down.
He takes it and just does what he does.
15 yards on 4th and 10. The Buccaneers alive. Catch made by the tight end Otten. And he's out of bounds with 52 seconds left. Second down and 2. Irving. Alshire cannot make the stop. Irving still rolling down inside the 25.
And they got Hunter and Anderson both on the field.
Mayfield protected. Irving out of the backfield one-on-one, and he lowers his shoulder and tries to go right through To'o and got 5 and stops the clock with 34 seconds left. Pass caught. Evans down to the 7.
But they're not able to get home, but it opened up a lot of room.
Clock running. That's Otten out of bounds, hit by Gardner Johnson. Otten in motion. They are going to run it. And no signal yet. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashaad White on top with 6 seconds to go.
5. Outside to Shakir. Inside to 10. Shakir all the way in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tua throw, and it's intercepted. It's picked off at about the 20-yard line. Terrell Bernard.
Daniel Whelan the hold. The kick is blocked. It is blocked. The Browns get the swat and turn the Packers away. Good snap. Good hold. The kick is on the way. The kick is good. The kick is good. And Andre Schmidt from 55.
It's at midfield and try to get ourselves a touchdown.
CJ Stroud wide open. Collins. And it's a Sunday stroll in the park. A 50-yard strike. New ball game.
The pocket takes a shot on that play.
Third down pass completes. Collins,
no.
football's out. Devin Lloyd has it.
Man.
Just crazy. Lawrence protected. Lawrence delivers a strike. Thomas on what has been.
I would try to get a matchup on a linebacker and get him the football.
Here they come. Hines Allen around the edge. Stroud's pass. They may have gotten a piece, and that is picked. And another takeaway for the Jacksonville defense. Liam Cohen talked about how impressed he's been with Johnson's ascension.
Jets touchdown. Will McDonald returns it into the end zone. And we are for the win. McLaughlin's kick is right down the middle. 6. Herbert to the air. Pipkins the block at the right tackle. Got away from Allen. Herbert alive and the throw. Caught. Touchdown. Touchdown. Allen. What a play. 23-20. Zeros on the clock. It's over. And the Chargers
Trying to do what he's done a half dozen times before and win the game with his leg. Sweeps it, delivers it, and San Francisco is in first place. They win it at the Horn.
this year, and he's got him playing tonight.
Here's another good run by Montgomery. He is out, being chased by Humphrey. And brought down near the 15. They pitch to Gibbs. Touchdown! This drive starts at the 21, down by 4. Hand off to Henry, and he gets it punched out. It's recovered by DJ Reed. Knocked out on the play by Aiden Hutchinson. And it's yet.
They show up and make big plays when they need it, and he did on that last drive.
Lamar Jackson, there he is, Hutchinson. Sack number 6 for the Lions. Goff keeps, floats. Amon-Ra, perfect throw and catch. Unreal, but a flag.
It's what they're used to. It's the way they're built.
Now Montgomery, he's going to break. David Montgomery is in for the touchdown.
From 52, the kick wobbles, but makes it through. And the Seahawks win it at the gun.
Game-winning drives in his career. Trying to start one here, and he's got Atwell all alone. 2-2 Atwell, and it's 2-2 goodbye. One play, 88 yards, and 2-2 takes it for 6.
39 left in regulation. Swift to the outside, in for the Chicago touchdown. A.J. Cole, the holder. The kick is blocked. Unbelievable. And agony down on that Vegas sideline.
For the lead. Right down the middle. Borregales nails it.
Got him in week 2. He's 9 for 9 with field goals to this point. Snap good, hold good. The kick is good. Williams, can he get in? They signal that with the ball coming out, and it goes the other way.
From our left, you'll see a big hand coming right there. Knock that ball. That is a fumble, and the big fella, the rookie out of Texas, makes maybe the play of the game.
Second round pick. Absolutely the play of the game.
Now, right away, my brain goes into a minute 2. You're at your own 1-yard line, and the Rams have all 3 timeouts.
From 48 to send us to overtime. And overtime it is. Hard attempt. He's made 3 of 3 tonight, and this one is off the upright and through. He doinks one for the lead.
Oh, a game of inches.
On the ground, does he make it? It doesn't look like he didn't have the ball is out. When did it come out? The 49ers think they have stopped him short. They're already on the field. They're already celebrating. And that could be Marquise Siegel, the rookie, who's involved in that one, and Stafford can only come to the sideline and go, I can't believe it.
Make one of these game-changing plays.
Wentz, 2nd and 5. Addison, he's got it! Touchdown!
Bryce Young got his man! Touchdown! Mitchell Evans!
Here's the rollout, the throw, it's there. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
That was Franklin on the receiving end. They got one shot at it. No pressure on the quarterback. He's got time to heave it. There's a whole pack of people there, and it's incomplete. And there's no flag. And the Broncos have their signature win.
Clock running inside of 5 minutes. Ward goes through his progressions. Everyone covered, slings it back. It's deflected and picked. Taylor Demerson, and then the football came out. Who recovers? Tennessee for the touchdown in a crazy sequence. Hecker the holder, Morgan Cox the long snapper. The kick from Sly is good.
Move Charbonnet in the backfield. Darnold, here comes Diaby, and downfield caught. Touchdown! Torrey Horton. Is White. Mayfield to the air. Worth the block. Buying time into the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Touchdown. It's Shepard. Sterling Shepard. Second down and 1. There's the pressure. Here's the pressure. Winfield had it. He throws an interception. It's picked off. It's picked off by Levante David. Oh, a gigantic play defensively. Darnold with a pick. David, the veteran, with the interception. The field goal length will be 39 yards to win it. 39-yard field goal for McLaughlin to win it. Tampa Bay will win it on a walk-off 39-yard field goal. What an incredible season they have put together to get out of the gates and now go to 4-1 atop the South.
52-yard try for the lead. And he drills it. And that is the definition of a big leg. That thing. Their top tight end. Lawrence for Thomas. Oh, he dropped it in. Catch. Call against the Chiefs tonight. It's 1st and goal with 30 seconds left. Now Lawrence goes down, has to get up. Breaks the tackle. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Minute 14 to go. This is essentially the game as the Jets are out of timeouts. Fields avoids the sack until he can't. John and goal.
Jones. Pressure comes. Floats it back in the end zone. Caught! It's Josh Downs with the touchdown! Toss play. Taylor to the edge, to the end zone. The Colts take the lead in the 4th.
Decision of his coaching career so far here in Carolina.
Fitzgerald for the win. It is good. The Panthers upset the Cowboys for one of Dave Canales' biggest wins as the headman for the Panthers.
It's 2nd down 7, and Jacobs, oh, look it, right down the middle. Touchdown for the 2nd time today, Josh Jacobs.
Coverage, you got Chase up top.
5-man rush, Flacco to the air, and caught, wow! Chase with the touchdown reception. Doubled and grabs a 19-yard strike.
On offense. Tua on 3rd down. Plenty of time. Tua, wide open end zone. Touchdown! It's Waller! Pressure coming again. Herbert in trouble. Herbert keeps it alive. Completes it to McConkey, who stops at a dime. There he goes. McConkey inside the 20. How did Herbert do it? 42 yards. J.K. Scott. Dicker's kick online. It is good. And the Chargers regain the lead.
To make the play, you make sure you have your defenders out
It's
there.
intercepted on the play. Derwin James. And that will do it.
That's on the clock now.
Blocked by Washington.
It really low, Joe. It didn't look like there was all that much push inside, and it came off so flat. And two of the big guys in the middle might have been Kinlaw. Kinlaw got an arm on it, and Dan Quinn celebrates the special teams play. And Deron Payne, the two big guys in the middle, got
About as good as you'll watch. Second down and goal now for the Commanders. Over the middle, caught for the touchdown, Zach Ertz. They just got it away, and it's Swift with a catch, and still going. DeAndre Swift veers into the end zone. They're down and one. Ball's on the ground. And it's recovered by Nashawn Wright. Snap a bit high. Kick is good. And the Bears win it. Jake Moody, a hero tonight.
Bengals up by 3, trying to extend the lead, and the pass is caught for the touchdown. Noah Fant, the tight end. Comes in a tight formation. Play fake, Rodgers throws, and that's hauled in by the big man Washington. That didn't take long. Makes it a one-possession game again on a drive. Rodgers avoids the sack. Deep downfield, caught at the 35-yard line, and going all the way to the end zone is Freiermuth. Pat Freiermuth. Flacco down the sideline, caught, and sliding to a stop at the 6 is Higgins. Brilliant, just brilliant. Snap good, hold good, kick good. Rodgers spinning, winding up. As far as he can throw it into the end zone, what's going to happen here? Knocked down.
Dobbins a block to the end zone, deflected, and did Franklin get it on the ricochet? Touchdown, Denver. On the deflected ball. 2 yards. Scatterboo the back, 3rd and 17. And he'll cut a pass, caught on the ricochet. It's grabbed here by the galloping Johnson. He'll be chased to the play by Barron. Did he get in? He did. Touchdown!
Stacked in at the line of scrimmage.
It's a 3rd and 5. They come up the middle. Heavy pressure in the throw. Intercepted. It's picked off by Sternad. He breaks a tackle. Breaks another. Now inside the 20. Oh, disaster. What a play. 21-yard return. Sternad comes up with the pick. And plenty of time left. Harvey the back. Nix chased by Thibodeau. Backpedaling. Touchdown. Harvey. And the Broncos are back in business. Nix will take it himself on 1st and 10. Blocked by Bowles. Touchdown Denver. The Broncos have their first lead today. Dart will run it himself and dives.
they're saying he's short.
Short inside the 1.
Dart saying he got in. The clock is rolling, or it should be. Let's see. He catches.
Charge timeout.
I don't know. I don't think his knee ever went down. So New York calls the timeout. They can't challenge it.
23 and no timeouts. Knicks, long, down the middle, and caught, at the 48-yard line and grabbed by Mims. What? 39-yard field goal for the win. He got it. Denver's won. Third and goal. Brissett, Parsons again. Parsons takes down Brissett back at the 25-yard line.
This is why your best players, you pay them the big bucks so they come up big when you need them to. Jacoby Brissett, one of the rare times he decided not to throw as soon as he hit that back foot. Micah Parsons makes him pay. Jonah Williams is no chance again.
Jordan Love and the Packers on fourth down. Love throws to the outside. It's caught for a first down by Kraft. Hands it off to Jacobs, and he is in for a Packers touchdown. His second today.
Throwing and running. Here's Brown. Brown. Touchdown. Boy, Cincinnati with a quick strike. Where you think Isaiah Davis is playing himself into a bigger role in this Jets offense? He's been terrific for New York. Here's Brees Hall, breaking one for the Jets. Hall, second effort, and he's in for the touchdown. He take a closer look at him, and that just adds to the intrigue here down the stretch. Hall, boy, thought about it, now tosses to the end zone, and he's got Taylor for the Jets touchdown. Jets will have safety help. Day comes down to this for the Bengals. 4th and 9. Flacco protected. Flacco's pass incomplete. And the Jets are going to do it here in Cincinnati. Tackle the runner in bounds. That's going to help you win. Flacco to the end zone. It's Fant for the touchdown. So the Bengals. McPherson lines up, looking for the bounce. Football live. Who's got it?
I don't think it went 10 yards.
Did it go 10?
No, it didn't.
Number 92. Let's quickly bring in Gene's territory. Gene, take us through.
I'm looking at Daniel Hardy's right toe as well, right there. I think he is first to touch right at that point, even though the ball's gone 9 yards. Live football at that point. You take a look here. What's the right toe? Daniel Hardy left foot. I'm sorry. There's a left foot graze right there on the football.
This is unreal. Taj Brooks, Oren Books were two of the Bengals in the vicinity. For the 40-year-old Joe Flacco playing with a bum arm. Second and goal. Flacco, end zone, touchdown! Yossi Bush! Completed, or the clock is running. Williams slings it. Williams, Loveland bangs off his man. He's going to score. Home. Colston Loveland in a jaw dropper. 58 yards on the catch and run from the rookie. Battle, knowing what the situation is. Battle is super deep. And then he just doesn't wrap up. He just tries to go in there, put a shoulder on him. But in my mind, in that situation, he is playing too deep, so he can't close on the football. I love what Williams did. Boy, when he had to make a play, he had a big time.
Hold is down. The kick is up. Into the win. It is good! Ryan Fitzgerald delivers, and the Panthers, a 2-touchdown underdog, come into Lambeau and pull off the upset.
Knicks looking with time, floats it alone on the sideline. Harvey will walk in for a Denver touchdown.
Knicks. Pressure comes, he runs. There's room to run. Look at the real estate for Bo Nix, and out of bounds at the Houston 36 for the Broncos. And the kick is good, and the fourth.
Kick is blocked. It is picked up by Minnesota, too. It looks like Isaiah Rodgers, who already has 2
touchdowns on defense on the year. Picks it up. Big return in Minnesota. What a play.
Smith throws. What a catch! It's Bowers. Brock Bowers has a Raider touchdown.
Cam Little for the tie, and just got it through. Geno Smith has it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown! Brock Bowers! And I think you saw the signal from for the Geno Smith for the win, knocked away, and the Jags defense.
They got second and short. That means it's Taylor time, and he's got the first down, and he busts away from the pack for plenty more. Jonathan Taylor, big run. There he goes, and Indianapolis takes the lead. 83 yards, the longest run of his career. Now 7 back in coverage. Jones wanted to throw downfield, doesn't have it, now has to use the legs. And there goes Jones, no timeouts, he steps out of bounds near the 40 to set up 4th down and makeable. From 44 to tie the game for the Colts, and Badgley delivers, and we're level, the equalizer with 25 seconds left. Right back to Taylor with Warren blocking. Touchdown Taylor! An appropriate finish in Berlin, Germany. It's Taylor's game, and the Colts win in overtime.
Stride. Clock winds under 4. End zone wide open. Odunze for the Bears touchdown. And Chicago not finished yet. Second down. A fake. A boot. Williams running. Caleb Williams into the end zone. Did he stay in bounds? Pressure coming. Picked up. Arm hit as he threw. Ball game. The Bears somehow, some way, continue to find a way.
Davis Mills.
What a rush, Walker.
Steps up. He's going to run. Mills looking for the pylon. He's got the angle. Touchdown, Texans. Here. Lawrence. He's sacked, and it's over. Will Anderson Jr. gets there. The ball pops in the air.
Well done by Devin Bush, their second leading tackler. Fields, boy, hit on the release, gets it out to Hall. Hall, open real estate. Hall, touchdown. No flags. 42 yards from Breece Hall. 4th and 4.
That would be. Oh, and don't tell me they got him.
Are you kidding?
Unbelievable. That's unbelievable.
If it's on Cleveland, the game is over.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 99. 5-yard penalty. Results in the first down.
Cameron Thomas.
All back with this much time. Gordon in the backfield. 4th and goal from the 1. Here's Gordon. He's stopped. So here's Pat Gay from 56 yards out. It is no good. Mariota pumps throws, and it's picked off. Intercepted by Jack Jones. Left hash. It is straight through. The Miami Dolphins win it in Madrid. Where I'd go.
Young. Later ice for Atlanta. Bryce Young steps and throws. He's got it to McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. 2nd and goal. Ward rolling. Throwing. Catch. Got it. The end zone. Van Jefferson and a Titans touchdown.
A drive that started way back at their own 5-yard line. Love on a high snap. Floats it. Watson up top. It is caught! Touchdown Packers! Green Bay's got the lead. They're playing intermediate right now. Here's Winston. Loading up. Gotta hurry. Hit from behind. Ball is out. And this game is over. And Micah Parsons finally gets home. And he is now 9-0 in his career against the New York Giants.
Here's McCarthy. Looking, firing, end zone, it is caught! Touchdown! Addison! Santos puts it up, and it is good! The comeback kid, Chicago Bears, do it again!
On 4th and 1. Andrews spinning away, and there he goes! Andrews all the way! Touchdown!
3rd and 6. There's the pass. Caught, breaking the tackles, Kelsey, and Travis takes it to the end zone. What an effort by Travis Kelsey. That makes a big difference. 54 for Lutz to tie the game. He does.
You have two options. I promise you, I know that's great, the target line, but you watch these guys. Is someone coming or are they not? He's deciding whether to run. They're inviting the run here, but don't do it.
Here's Nix on 2nd and 8. Going for a big throw, and it's caught by Franklin. And the Broncos are set up now to win the game. He's already made 4 today. Lutz in the clutch, and the Broncos have won it.
Making up for that fumble from earlier.
Reed missed the tackle, and down goes Allen again. Tim Settle this time. Now they bring Shakir back into the backfield. Flare him out. Allen throws off his back foot. Short, picked at the 9-yard line. Bullock. Oh, they got to call it. There's a flag down on the play.
Him. Another trick play. As Olszewski throws, it's caught! Olszewski with the pass into the end zone for a Giants touchdown, Jameis Winston. 0. Right, the blown leads have been well documented. There's Gibbs. Belton couldn't bring him down. Holland chasing after him. And Jahmyr Gibbs is into the end zone for a Lions touchdown, 49.
As well, forcing down the 4th down.
So here's Bates from 59. It is good.
He put everything he had into this kick. It looks like it's going to bend wide. Kind of curls back inside. Just sneaks in there. Keep watching that.
Here's Gibbs on 1st down. Jahmyr Gibbs across midfield. One man to beat. Inside the 20. The 10. Touchdown on the first play from scrimmage. In overtime. Remember, the Giants will have an opportunity. Gibbs takes it 69 yards. Giants must convert here. 4th down and 5. Must get to the 22-yard line of Detroit. Winston looking on 4th down. He's wrapped up, and down he goes.
In the backfield, here's the handoff. Hunt up and over for the touchdown. And Kareem has a touchdown for the 4th straight game.
As the dynasty has been questioned, is there a changing of the guard? Is it shifting? It's looked like it at times today, the last 2 weeks.
And the kick is good. Kansas City survives.
On 3rd down. Cards again, rush 4. Lawrence's pass is picked. Buda Baker.
with a defensive gem for the Cardinals.
Downs. Would be about a 57-yard attempt from here.
That's going to be a first down and more. Darch going to stroll in for the Cardinals touchdown. 39 on the catch and run.
Not for the home team.
Cowboys looking to get back in it. See what they got. Prescott, pressure right in his face. Steps away, pointing, throwing. Good play. Turpin makes the catch. Oh, and a good move. Cavante Turpin. Look at the speed. Turpin all the way inside the 25. Prescott, look at end zone, throwing. Ferguson up and get it. Down to the one. It's first and goal with 38 seconds in this first half. Prescott looking to throw, corner, touchdown, Pickens. The Eagles show blitz, movement, I don't see a flag. Third down, Prescott gonna launch it, going deep. CeeDee Lamb makes the catch. Multiple flags too, so let's see what the call is.
That safety's hanging on the left side of the field. Dak just cocks it back, and a nice high arcing throw that allows his receiver to adjust the ball.
Eagles, not a highly penalized team, but they've got 10 today, most on the year. First and goal, Dallas. Prescott rolling, looking, throwing, caught, touchdown.
Brevin Spanford, it's really designed for the running back, Williams, but he runs into Nolan Smith. Spanford in the back of the end zone, kind of stumbling his way across the end zone. Runs over Makuba.
This from 56. Elliott gets into it. It is no good. He pushed it right, and it stays a one-score game. Prescott has some time. Loading up, going deep. Pickens. He's got it. Oh, come on.
Catch. The high seven again, in and back to the corner. Dak knows when he's down there one-on-one and DeJean's got his back to the ball, just throw it as high and as far as you can. Brown's trying to come over to help, but he's late and Pitt goes.
Prescott thinking about running. Is he going to get there? Gets a block. Prescott flies in. Touchdown.
Little four-man concept to the right side. The entire coverage goes that way. Dak's coming out, and then Ferguson does a great job getting in the way.
Hurts. Can't find it. He flips to Barkley. Nice little play. Barkley lost the ball. It's loose. Cowboys recover. Sam Williams knocked it out, and Kenneth Murray back inside his 5. He catches it at the 1. He gets a good block, and Gibson out across. He fumbles it. It's loose. Cowboys recovered it. Trent. Cowboys rush 4. Hurts in trouble. Sacked. Oso Diggy Zula for a big loss. Third and 2. Prescott over the middle. Caught by Ferguson. First down in the Eagles territory with Aubrey. They're already in field goal range. Blitz coming. Prescott over the middle. It is caught inside George Pickens again. And he's down to the 21. Aubrey up. And he's got it. The Cowboys win, and maybe Nealon looking down from above. Third and goal. Goff. Pressure. In trouble. Hit and dropped. It's Micah Parsons again. Love. Looking around. Pressure in his face. Throws. It is caught. Oh, Dontavian Wicks.
When he needs it. Here's Mahomes rolling in trouble. Now throws. It is pulled down for the catch. The touchdown by Rice.
Helping over the top over here.
3rd and 8. Here comes the blitz. Yeah, you saw it, Tony. There's Pickens, who pirouettes around the defender and takes off past Edwards. Oh, my gosh. What a leap that. Okay,
I'm going for it.
3rd and goal. Can they convert here? Prescott looking around in trouble. He flips it to Williams for the touchdown at the last moment. Javonte was open and waiting for it.
Last week, we saw
get a 7-point lead. Prescott, 2nd and 3rd options. He's looking, has to release it, and it's caught. It's Pickens who got him most of the way there.
the only thing people will remember is from here on out.
Prescott going deep. He's got a man waiting for it. It's Lamb hauling it in at the Kansas City 40. 3rd and 6. Quinnen Williams tripped him up, but he's still going and heaving it down the field. Wide open is Worthy. Unbelievable play by Mahomes. Quinnen downs already. Mahomes going to the end zone. Back of the end zone. Caught. Tiptoe. Touchdown. Wow. Hollywood Brown.
Atlanta comes over here off the fake on the run. Hurst going deep downfield and into traffic, and that is picked by Byard, which if it stands
By the defense. First down, Chicago.
See it real quick, Al, if you can see the ball come out. There's Wright going for the football right there. He did. He got it out. It's still free. Now it's a battle at the bottom, and his leverage there, he freed it away. Got it away from Jalen.
Here's Monangai. In he goes for the touchdown. They can't stop him. Good block by Jonah, approaching the 5-minute mark. 2nd down and 8. Williams rolling, throwing, open, making the grab. Touchdown. Cole Kmet into the 52 out. That kick is going to be pulled to the left.
Successful field goal kick from beyond the 20-yard
9 seconds.
Return to the spot of the kick. First down, Chicago.
Stafford floats it. Nakua's the target. Oh! Puka Nacua!
Look, Mike Jackson is in a perfect position here. He doesn't bite on the double move. I mean, this is textbook as far as the technique that you would teach the corner. But you can't teach that.
Unreal from Puka Nacua. He got up after that and added 4 more yards to what is one of the best catches you will see in the NFL. 2 for 2 today is Carolina. On this crucial 4th down, Young, McMillan, got it! Touchdown, Panthers lead! Four-man rush. Stafford gets brought down. That ball came out. Derek Brown the hit, and DJ won him the ball. Young, shot for the win. It is held on to by Coker. And the Panthers are going to come away with a signature victory to propel them.
Fake it and then give it to Collins. Looking to turn it upfield. He will for the touchdown. On the ground, Nico Collins. From the Falcons 10. Taylor inside the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown. Right hash from 56 yards out. His career long is 58. And Folk's kick is good. He's a folk hero at MetLife Stadium.
For the end zone. Did he hang on? Devon Bailey. Touchdown save. Tyler Shuck throws. It's intercepted. He can get points on the return. And on the run, Minka Fitzpatrick. He's going to go all the way.
seal it for Miami.
Snap was good. Wade put it down. Mooney tied the game. And we'll go to overtime. Be the running back. He's got it. Left side and into the end zone for the touchdown. Burks and Ertz to the top. Game decider. Mariota inside the corner. Touchdown. Jeremy McNichols, the running backs at the bottom, now coming back. Next to Mariota. Washington for the win. Mariota has it rejected by Benito. And Denver has won 9 in a row.
Bills looking for their first lead of the day. James Cook reaches again. He lost it. And Cincinnati's got it. You just said it. Careful reaching the ball. And for the second week in a row, James Cook loses a fumble. This one up against Benford. Burrow throws back that way. Touchdown. Gesicki came loose. Mike Gesicki, his first touchdown of the year. Today, 2 touchdowns, no picks. He's pressured. He's got a ton of room. There goes Josh Allen through the snow into the end zone. Touchdown Bills, 40 yards from the 33. Oh my goodness! Look out here! Christian Benford gift wrapped the other way. Touchdown! What just happened?
Yardage play. So again, everyone here is just running. He just kind of shot puts it. And he just can't secure the tackle, and that's about as easy as a pick six Christian Benford's going to have during with one of these quarterbacks is the way it should be.
Burrow has it hit at the line and picked again. Lightning strikes twice for Buffalo. AJ up and he looks to throw. He pumps. He throws. He's got a touchdown. He's got Jackson Hawes. Into the blitz, wants T. Higgins, he's got him! Higgins fights through contact for the touchdown.
Cincinnati's going to elect to go for 2 here. Try to make...
They will throw. Allen dances and runs, and Josh Allen looking for the knockout blow. High steps his way to it. Josh Allen put him on his back today.
The new right tackle is Sherman. Chuck. Oh, here they come up the middle. He got away from one. He got away from Vea. Here he goes.
No way.
Touchdown! His
Line to 1. Love on a play fake. Quick throw. Watson with the speed. Uh-oh! Christian Watson in a foot race, and he's going to win it. Touchdown, Green Bay. Third and goal. Theo Bennett, alignment in motion. He gets cut. Williams floats it the other way. It's caught for a touchdown. Colston Loveland. 3rd and 1, Green Bay. Get to the outside. Jacobs. Can he get there? Swift denies it. He breaks through. Josh Jacobs taken down by the 5 by Bayer. 3rd and goal. It is Jacobs plowing up the middle. Josh Jacobs is in. Touchdown Packers. On the fake. Williams looking, throwing. It is intercepted. Keyshawn Nixon and the Packers will win it.
Tripping their way onto the field as they make the late subs. 4th and 1, and they're going to go to 10-10 game. Anderson almost got there. Pass is incomplete. Broken up by Stingley. Intended for Rice. Will Anderson Jr. brought the pressure. And the Texans take over in field goal range in a tie game with 10.
Goal line offense.
He's got it here. Dario Ogunbowale to the goal line. He's in for the touchdown. 10. Texans bring 4. Mahomes getting it out. Kelsey couldn't hang on. And Alshire has the interception. Kelsey took the shot at the end.
Hurts. Picked off. Intercepted, and now the ball's out, and Hurts ends up with the ball in his hands. He fumbles. Chargers ball. Troy Dye in a 7-point game. Picked again. Intercepted. It's Dante Jackson with his 4th.
But he'd sure make life a lot easier on himself.
Hurts down the middle and tipped and picked. Intercepted by Cam Hart off the. He's got it. Philadelphia back on top by 3. 46-yard try to tie it. And he has got it. Dicker, who has the highest field goal percentage in NFL history. Goal attempt by Cameron Dicker. Longest attempt of the night. He's got another. Just automatic. Executed. Hurts keeps. Throws. Batted up and picked off. Intercepted. And the Chargers win the ball game.
The other night.
Sure did.
Ooh, 2nd and 10. Pass to the outside is going to be picked off by D. Alford.
He's playing zone. He's just reading the eyes, and he fools Baker Mayfield. I think Bake thought he was going to stay on the slot receiver and go vertical, which would have freed up another matchup against Kobe Bryant. 3rd
and goal. Robinson in motion. Cousins goes the other way. Pitch. Can he handle it? They say touchdown. Pitch to the right, coming out of the slot. Cousins down the sideline, caught. Mooney comes inside. Cousins sacked back at the 39-yard line. Sack it does. Now it starts again. Cousins fires along the sideline. Oh,
10-yard penalty
on top of it. Pressure up the middle. Pass is for a first. Cousins underneath, going to pick up a few yards here. Pitch to get to the 43. Cousins throws, reaching in all likelihood.
Now watch how this route works. Kind of at this point, he knows exactly. Just got right to the sticks and then goes up.
Mooney. First down. On the ground. They spike it here. So it comes down to this. And the kick is just inside the left upright. And there's a little celebrating going on in Charlotte, North Carolina right now.
2nd down, 15. And Pacheco remains the back, and Minshew to the air. And deep, and intercepted! It's picked off! Derwin James gets it! And the Chargers are going to win! And not the Chiefs out of the playoffs.
Motion man, Shakir. Allen will throw. Catch made by Cook. And he waltzes in for the touchdown. Bills needed it, and they deliver.
You're going to have him going over here, and then you've got Ellis, who's man-to-man trying to get over the top, but it's too late, and Josh Allen recognizes.
Allen faked the handoff, the roll and toss. Open man, Knox. Touchdown, Bills. Allen steps up. He's got room in front of him. Pulls the trigger. End zone. Touchdown. A bullet. Josh Allen to
weak schedule, anybody who wants to say anything about them, these are the types of drives that they can show everyone.
Henderson bounces away, and Henderson is off to the races.
Look at May.
Does he have another one in him?
May sprung him.
He does. Touchdown. Goodbye, Travion Henderson.
From 47, it's on the way. It is good. There is a marker down. There's a flag down.
The Saints in late November. Picked up by Indianapolis, now in his second game as a Colt. A chance to put Indy on top. Groupie from 60. It is good! Groupie delivers!
They're trying ice in here.
Out of the hold of Michael Dixon. Myers, kick on the way, and it is good! Rivers down the middle of the field, and it is intercepted! Deflected and picked off by Kobe Bryant!
Right now. We'll watch the play first because they're going deep. They're going deep, and stepping in front is Surtain with the pick, and Watson was hurt. Surtain high stepping and slipping by one tackle attempt. Nix, in zone bound, pulled in. Are the feet down? Yes! Touchdown Broncos. Sutton hauls it in. On a 2nd and 15. Nix to the end zone. Franklin has it. Touchdown Broncos. Again, goes for the deeper pass, and this time it's caught. Sutton, the third down magician, able. Toss, Harvey looking for his 10th touchdown of his rookie year. R.J. Harvey. Across the middle, intercepted. It's Moss. Officials have ruled him down. They've ruled him down by contact. Packers have got to have it. Not going to get a pass away. The Orange Rush able to take him down for the third.
3 to make it a 2-score game. Took a left turn through the uprights, and the Minnesota Vikings lead by 11. Fire it up. And J.J. McCarthy will walk out of this, I think, with a lot.
Tampa Bay and Brady, then beat San Francisco coming from behind in the championship game. Meanwhile, that punt is caught, and down the line goes Rashid Shaheed for the score. Out of nowhere. They clock at 3. Rolling left. Throwing back the other way. He's got a man. Caught. Barner, touchdown! From the 39-yard line. Play action. Scramble. Throwing along the sideline. Smith-Njigba, did he make it inbound? The officials look at each other, and he does. Up in the slot the other way. The play clock is at 1. Darnold fires, and that's incomplete. Crowd wants a flag, and there is a flag that comes in late. Emmanuel Forbes with the coverage on the play, and they got him. Low snap. Darnold hangs in. Darnold under pressure. Throws along the sideline. No. Yes. It's called a catch. Cooper Kupp making the grab. Darnold. Play fake. Looks. Throws. Caught. Smith-Njigba. Now comes the drama.
Here's the touchdown, Al. What a job by Darnold with a nice play fake, and a good job of separating by JSN. No receptions.
Warner in motion. Darnold throws. Caught for the 2 points. Eric Saubert. They throw to a guy who hadn't made a catch or was targeted all night long. What a game.
Otherwise, they would get it back maybe with like 45 seconds left. So it's sealed the decision. Try the onside kick. It's laying around. Got to pick it up. And it's loose around. Who's going to get it? Oh, the Bears have it. Are you serious? It's been an 8% chance all year, and somehow the Bears get it. Unbelievable. Williams, pressure, throwing, corner has a man. It is caught. Touchdown, Jose Walker. Unbelievable. Ball is loose, picked up, and the Bears get a stop. On the fake, Williams looking downfield, launching downfield, going for it all. It is caught. Bears win it. DJ Moore.
The kick is up, and he nails it. 12 straight made of 50-plus field goal yardage, and he's also made now 16 kicks in a row, 2 in this game. And we got a tie game and a tie atop the NFC South. Walk-off. This for the lead from 48, and he is money for the Panthers.
Potentially.
Mayfield throws, and it's intercepted. It's a takeaway for the Carolina Panthers.
Lineman. Stroud to the air, throwing, touchdown! Dalton Schultz. Too easy for Genty again. Trying to break it to the outside, he does. Ashton Genty still going. What a run! Genty, his second touchdown today. Incredible balance.
Toss to Warren. Found a little opening, and away he goes. Jaylen Warren with the touchdown. Good enough for a first down. It was a 1st and 20 play. Huge play. Warren already ripped off one long run. He's got another one. No one's going to get to him. Jones will snap it back, and the kick by Boswell. Oh no! No good. Pull it off with the season in the balance. Goff fires at the 1. He didn't get across, but there are flags down. Ball ends up in the hands of Goff. He goes across. Did they have a whistle first?
There's so many things on this level that I just saw. Could be offensive pass interference, actually. And then they actually did score. When did the whistle get blown? Oh, too much for me. You go ahead, Jim.
This is like the 2-point play in Seattle the other night.
Yeah, exactly.
What is going on here?
Oh, right here. What a major call.
The ruling on the field is a touchdown, however. Pass interference, number 14 on the offense. By rule, that penalty is not enforced, and there is no replay. The game is over.
Wow.
There is no touchdown.
Whoa!
The OPI on number 14 negates the penalty. There is no replay. The game is over.
The OPI.
Once Carl Shepard said the ruling was touchdown, we knew that time had expired. You see the OPI by St. Brown there. And as I said, the game was at 0 whenever Goff scored, so that is end of game. You don't extend on offensive penalties with zeros on the clock.
You know, the players are still standing on the field. The Lions players are looking up at the big board, watching the replay over and over again, and incredulous.
trying to figure out what just happened. How about the effort right there, by the way, and the presence of mind for Goff to fly into the end zone, all for naught.
Seventh-year veteran, former Raven, in the lineup. May taking a deep shot. Downfield towards Williams. He brought it in. That's a touchdown. That is Kyle Williams. His third of the year. Tremendous over-the-shoulder catch. The 21. Stevenson bouncing outside. Ramondre Stevenson with a block by Williams to the end zone. The Patriots take the lead. Touchdown, New England.
Quick throw. Picked off the other way, D. Winters, and he is gone. This is a pick six, and this game's going to belong to San Francisco.
Great field position. Let's see what Goff and company can do here. Not much. Goff gets walloped. Ball comes out. Minnesota's right there. This Vikings defense is relentless. Tyler Shuck down in New Orleans, 42 starts in college. That certainly benefits guys. Get tricky here. Jordan Addison turns on the speed. Look out, Addison. Can he get there? Forced toward the sideline. Touchdown. Oh, trouble again, and Goff just has to jump on it. Van Ginkel took it away late, but they're going to roll him down. Detroit keeps the football with 2:59 remaining, and it's 4th and forever. Ruben on the field.
Nix gonna run it, and he's gonna run it into the end zone. Touchdown. Went right through Hicks at the. Meanwhile, now you got Harvey lined up in the backfield, and now you got.
They got him to jump.
Well, Denver's saying Kansas City jump first. Here comes the call from Vinovich. After consultation, the answer is
offside.
Wow.
Defense number 95. Half distance goal. Will to the first down.
Chris Jones, of all people, that is the first penalty against the Chiefs tonight. This drive. Nix is rolling. Nix will throw, and it's caught for the touchdown by R.J. Harvey.
3 on the play clock. Rodgers out of the gun, looking to the end zone, and it is incomplete! Incomplete and no flag! The Browns have pulled off the upset!
The music performance between quarters, we're now at full light as Swift gets up to full speed and scores a touchdown! DeAndre Swift. Use check in motion. Still Purdy with a clean pocket. It's complete. It's Jawan Jennings to the pylon. Touchdown! The Niners take the lead! Kyle Shanahan has walked down for a look. 4 seconds left, 2nd and goal. Here is Williams. He's got to throw it to the end zone. Clock has expired. Williams keeps the play alive. He's looking. He's got to get rid of it. Retreating, he throws. Incomplete. It's over. And the Niners have won.
Bye week is going to need it, and they will have earned it.
Stafford's got a man. He's got a touchdown, the rookie Ferguson. And this will try from 37. Blocked. And that was big Jared Verse. He's gone. He waved to the Falcons bench on his way for the touchdown. Rams are back in it, to say the least.
They sure are. That's exactly what they need. Rams are clearly back in it. Here's Jared Verse. Just gets right through there, does an outstanding job. I mean, nobody even really puts a hand on him. He just gets right up the field. Didn't take much for him to get his hands on that. It shows you the speed that he has.
It's a 10-point swing. And that was as clean as they get. Rams are back in the red zone. They're 0 for 2 in the red zone trying to score touchdowns. How about Nacua? He says, not anymore. Touchdown Rams. He got it. Split the uprights. And the Falcons back on top by 3 with 21 seconds left. Second and goal. Down by 10. That ball was tipped, I think, and picked off. Off the hands of McCaffrey and into the arms of Drake Thomas.
5 seconds left. Snap it to Leonard. He's going to toss it underneath to Downs. He's going to chuck it behind him to Pittman. Throw it to Leonard. Trying to keep it alive. And the Texans have it. Trying to run with it for the score.
He didn't get it earlier. Togiai got his touchdown after all.
Togiai!
Wow! C.J. Stroud didn't give him the ball. He had to go get it himself.
It's on the ground. Burrow to throw again. Burrow dances to the end zone. Chase, he's got it. He hangs on. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Good snap, good hold, nearly blocked. It is good, but there is a flag.
I think that's going to stand, Tom, for Hop in the center there.
It was a hop.
Snap there. Carlson swings. Carlson has it!
It's coming. It's blocked. Williams going end zone. It's caught. Janae Walker. Touchdown Bears. Williams goes end zone. It is caught. Who else? Loveland. Touchdown. Snap and hold are good. And the kick is up and good. And the Lions going to finish their year with a win in Chicago.
Rodriguez the back, the fake. He'll look for Sennett. He'll throw in the back of the end zone. Caught for the touchdown, Bates. The tight end. Johnson, the fake. He'll run. He'll want to throw. He's going to get a touchdown. The Commanders have taken the lead. 1 yard touchdown run by 39-year-old quarterback Josh Johnson. He's thrown one. He just ran one in, and the Commanders will take a lead with 2.5 to go.
So I love.
3rd and 4. Steelers bring 4. Highsmith is there. Jackson got away. Now reloads and throws to Flowers downfield. He's got it for a touchdown! For the screen. It's Gainwell running right, trying to get to the corner. In for the touchdown!
Still a shot.
3rd and 1. Fake to Henry Jackson. Shot downfield. Zay Flowers again. Zay Flowers inside the 20. He's going to go. There is a flag on the far side of the field. Let's see what that is. Primary. Rodgers protected. To Austin for the touchdown! It's 4th and 7. Season on the line. Jackson lofting it up, and it is held on to by Isaiah Likely. And snap good. Hold it. The kick is no good. It is wide right. And the Steelers are the champions of the North. From 44 yards. And just like the Boswell extra point, the kick goes right. And the 106th National Football League season takes all the emotions up and down, including the devastation for the rookie of what might have been. And for Derrick Henry, he missed it. It will not be. And for John Harbaugh and the Ravens, a crushing defeat just like started this regular season. And for Mike Tomlin, the standard is the standard. And the champion of the North is Pittsburgh. Lamar Jackson was ready to celebrate. Aaron Rodgers got to celebrate. The Chevrolet postgame coming up after this.
Once Adams, it's picked off. Mike Jackson makes his mark again. Chuba Hubbard, straight ahead, over the goal line, Touchdown, Carolina. Panthers lead.
They put him in the gun.
Stafford looking, throwing over Nakua's head and broken up. Nakua turned into a DB and got it away from Nick Scott. I said broken up, and it was by the receiver.
That is such a heads-up play because you see Nakua, he stops. Stafford thinks he's going to keep going, and then Puka Nakua does his best defensive backs. He just punches his right hand right through Nick Scott. You're lucky that wasn't another pick. Becomes Devontae Adams time.
Stafford has Williams. Kyron Williams puts the Rams back in front. 13 yards.
Tackling in space.
Evans to punt it. Coming after it and blocking it. Carolina's blocked the punt. Isaiah Simmons. And with 4:12 left. As Canales is. Blitz comes. Young. Corner of the end zone. Coker. A dime. A touchdown. A Panther lead. Stafford going towards the end zone. Parkinson! What a catch! And a touchdown! Colby!
On the ground. Swift! Can he get into the end zone? He can! From the 23, pass to the outside. Finding room here. Golden. Golden is inside the 10, and Golden will go into the end zone for the touchdown. 4th down and 8. Have to get to the Green Bay 49. Williams chased, throws, and it's caught at the 30-yard line. Rome Odunze on a 4th and 8. Keeps it going.
I mean, are you kidding me?
In the pocket, fires, caught, touchdown! Olamide Zaccheaus into the end zone. Has time, throws, caught! 2 points. Second year now with the Green Bay Packers to try to make it 6 up. And the kick is no good. Use the clock. Williams throwing, and it's caught for the touchdown by DJ Moore. Forget about the clock, just take the lead. Beating furiously, it's dropped. Love, looking. One last gasp. Moving guys around, fires to the end zone, and it is broken up. The Bears win.
6 yards away from the lead. Here's Lawrence. Zips it. In zone. Caught. Touchdown. Parker Washington. Yeah, they didn't get it. Looked like he had it.
But you knew the ball was going to stay in Josh's hands right there.
No question. 1st and 10. Makes the quick toss. Goes down the field. Kincaid has it for the touchdown. He's rolling right. Loves to throw it this way. Flicks it. Etienne. He's in for the touchdown. And Jacksonville takes the lead again.
And stop the Bills. You see Josh calling the play at the line of scrimmage. If the Bills are going down, Josh Allen will have the ball in his hands on every play.
Coming after him. Gets rid of it deep. He's open. And Cooks has it. Cooks was left alone. William fullback. Big on the tush push. There he is, shoving. And Allen's got it. Not to be denied. He's still going. Look at this. Wow. A full thoroughbred. Touchdown. And they say touchdown. I didn't think he got there, but here on 1st and goal. He shoved across. They'll go ahead and take the touchdown. As again, Reggie Gilliam rides right behind him. And the Bill yardage line to get to is at the 50. That would match his career long as 68-yard attempt. Ball's intercepted. The game is over as Cole Bishop gets it off the rebound. Tre'Davious White.
Sky Moore again, little trickery. Juwan Jennings, who's thrown it before. Going deep, McCaffrey. He's got it.
to approach the running back, or excuse me, Jennings. And then who else? Christian McCaffrey.
Third and goal. Purdy, pressure, steps up. Caught! Touchdown, San Francisco! It's McCaffrey!
35, blitz. Picked up, Hurts. A.J. Brown drops it! Oh my goodness!
Right in his hands, a strike by Jalen Hurts. Perfect throw, and A.J. Brown comes down with this 99 out of 100. But again, he just hasn't touched the ball that much. The rhythm's a little bit off. But you just...
They back out of it. Hurts needs 11. Over the middle. Tip. Incomplete. San Francisco takes over. Looking to take away the upset. And it's Eric Kendricks, who's been here a month, who makes the biggest play of the night.
What a game. Wow. And come on the road. I thought that would take a big emotional toll, but you absolutely saw none of that from this Niners team. They came in here from the opening drive with so much belief that they can go on the road and win. What a gratifying win, especially how it ended for him a few years ago here in a comeback in the same place. So satisfying for Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, good job.
Total tonight. Play pass. Oh, pick up on Henley. Twists him. Man's up. Henry's got it to the end zone. Touchdown, New England against his old team in the playoffs.
Prettier football play than that. Drake May has come of age.
Third down and 12. Rodgers, time runs out. Ball is out. It's picked up by the Texans and Sheldon Rankins. And he is in for a touchdown. Made as they go forward. First down and goal, ball back outside the 10 as Marks has his first 100-yard game and takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Continue to coach. If he's let go, there'll be a lot of suitors knocking on his door for that as well.
Here's an interception for good measure. It's picked off by Bullock. And Rodgers is in his way, trying to make the tackle. Can't. And it's a touchdown, Texans.
Is in here. Kincaid on a wing, quick toss. It's Coleman, sidesteps the defender and slides in for the touchdown. Keon Coleman had a big catch last week at Jacksonville. Here's Allen. Drop it back, thrown to the end zone, and it is hauled in. Kincaid, just as he did a week ago, with the touchdown grab, and the Bills are a Prater extra point away.
Now it's like go out there and save our season.
First and 10.
They're going
Next,
after him.
going for the end zone, over the shoulder. Oh, Mims hauls it in. There he goes to Shakir, who laterals it back, and they've got a big gain with Davis, and they're in field goal range. A hook and ladder call here in the final 30 seconds. Here's Prater from 50, and the kick. It's long enough and good.
He's automatic. I was like, if there's a guy, he's coming after him all out.
They pick it up, and they go deep down the field, and the pass is caught. No, it's McMillan has the football. How about that? Jaquan Mack to the championship game. Here it is on the way. Broncos have won it in overtime.
Down in that play.
First and goal from the 5. Inside of 9 to go. Kyron Williams bouncing to the outside. Williams to the end zone. The Rams take the lead. Bring him in. But still 2 for 8. Now he's pressured. Escapes, looks to take off. Got away from the tackle. Williams got a downfield block. There goes Caleb to the 37-yard line. Big gain of 26 for Williams. Goal for the Bears. Williams moves him. He's back. Inside throw broken up by Omar Speights. And the Rams have come up with another defensive stop. Command in motion. Williams drifting. Sprinting for space. In all kinds of trouble. Put it up for grabs in the end zone.
Like that. That was as blind a throw, just knowing where your guy was, give him a chance, and there are probably only 2 or 3 quarterbacks in the NFL that could have made that throw with the fadeaway jumper all the way into the end zone.
And the Rams are looking for a push-off on Komet down here, as you saw go. From the 48, deep drop Williams. He's got time. Shot downfield in trouble. Is intercepted by Ken Curl. Curl goes over, makes the play. His nickname is the Thicker Kicker. It's never been a thicker pressure moment to send the Rams to the championship game. Nevis from 42 online, and it's good. And the Los Angeles Rams go to the championship game. Stafford hit a couple of big ones to get him downfield, and Harrison Nevis, not on the Rams when the season started, ends their year of special teams woes. Year 1 for Ben Johnson comes to a crashing halt, and Sean McVay brings his team in the cold and the snow and sends them to the championship game. The Rams have done it. Caleb Williams' remarkable sophomore season ends. But the man who will likely be the MVP of the league, Matthew Stafford, has another game to play and is a win away from getting to another Super Bowl thanks to his hero, Harrison Nevis. The Rams are moving on. The Chevrolet postgame from Chicago after this.
Kick's on the way, and that is wide right. Good call there, Tony. It's just earlier in this half. This to tie the game. And the kick, no good. Just worse on the field. Everything was tipped. How about that? Just brought up Leonard Taylor off the practice squad last night. Tipped it.
That ball is made if he doesn't touch that ball.
That was 45 officially now. Rushing 5. This is a deep throw, and it is picked off. Intercepted. Waiting for it was Gonzalez.
No safety deep.
Oh, here he goes. He can try to beat him with his legs. As Ellis runs after him, and May got there. Drake May outraces the defender, and the Patriots now only need to fall on it, kneel on it, and they can make their plans for Santa Clara.
Drake May and the aggressive call by Josh McDaniels sends New England to the Super Bowl with a really, really aggressive call, and that is a first down. I'm telling you, they almost set him up. That is an aggressive call, but a smart call.
4th down, Stafford looking, throwing, it is incomplete. Seattle takes over. Desperation for Stafford. 8 seconds left. Loading up near side Nakua. Is he out of bounds?
Oh my God.
With 3 seconds. They're going to run the clock. That's going to do it. The Seahawks soar to Super Bowl 60.
They are going to. She's still here. It's 3rd and 5. May's trying to step up. He lost the football. It's free, and Seattle has recovered.
4 years ago.
Good.
George Holani's the running back. Fake to him. Darnold to the end zone. Barner's got a touchdown. And they bring up pressure as well. And May get it knocked out as Witherspoon came under pressure. And Uchenna Nwosu is going the distance for a touchdown. A Super Bowl. It's in the hands. Trevion Henderson trying to get to the sideline.